Well, it's Dick here with today's Life app. Hope you're enjoying these segments as we post them regularly here in the Rocky Mountains, and I'm wanting to talk about vision. Boy, that's a word that is used so frequently, right? Do you have a vision? Do you have a vision for your life? Let me tell you, there's various levels of vision. There's a corporate vision. There's a vision for the earth, that God says the whole earth shall be filled with the glory of the Lord as the waters that cover the sea. That's a vision. So there's many layers of vision. Yes, you should have a vision for your marriage. You should have a vision for your children. You should have a vision for your business if you have one. You should have a vision for your ministry. You should have a vision for your future, your senior years. What are you going to do when you're a senior? All kinds of visions we should have. But there is a vision that God puts into the hearts of every individual. Sometimes it's following someone else's vision. That's okay, that for a period of time. We do that in our national process. We have a national vision. Paul said this to Agrippa, actually. He says, I was not disobedient to the heavenly vision. R.K. Greenleaf describes vision as foresight is the lead that a leader has. We all have to have vision. We're all leaders to some event, in some measure, in some way. And I want to just mention the levels of leadership, and I hope you identify yourself, and hopefully not in some of these, because the first level of vision, the first kind of people, some people never see any vision. I've talked to people like, I don't have any vision. One of the reasons is that they've never actually focused their lives. Their lives are so distracted. They have so many factors going on. Sometimes there's crises, substance abuse, relational problems, marriage, divorce, and other kinds of things. And they just simply stay in a state of wandering. Imagine if Israel had stayed indefinitely in a wilderness. 40 years is bad enough, by the way, just going around and around and around in a circle. But imagine if they had stayed there. The purpose was to get them out of that phase and, of course, into their promised possession and to build a kingdom, which they did. David's kingdom, and then Solomon's, was considered the greatest ever. Then the second level here, some people see but never pursue. In other words, they see a vision, they kind of grasp an idea, but they don't do anything about it. That's one reason. That's a second huge reason why vision doesn't become effective in a person's life. If you have a vision, and it could be afar off, you have to take a step today. That little step today is the first step on a long journey. Now, that means you're going to have to be patient, because sometimes it takes years and years to get to those destinations as you see them. Then there's a third type of person that sees this and then begins to pursue. And that's very commendable, because when that happens, you see progress in life. These become the fruit-bearing people that we talk about in the Scriptures. These are the people that God blesses because their hand is diligent, and they increase and enlarge them, and they increase financially. But this last type of person, some people see, pursue, but they also help others pursue. Now that is really where we need to be. Not only you are a visionary person, you empower others to become a visionary person. Do you know that that's what I believe LifeApp is all about? This is a venue to help you become a visionary person yourself and to become successful in your journey to becoming that fruitful, productive marketplace leader or that ministry leader, becoming effective in any endeavor in your life. And one of the things I want to impart is also to learn from mistakes. What can you learn when somebody else falls? Well, you can learn how to avoid that yourself and to make sure you stay on track with your journey. Well, today's Life app, I'm talking about having a credible vision, a vision that will take you to the destination that God has predetermined for your life. That's what this is about. That's what this whole life on earth is about, is making the destination that God has determined for us.